Hello there. In this video, I want to talk about feminine radiance. You know that when you walk into a room, you see the woman who's got a lot of people around her and she lights up a room. Her presence lights up a room. And so she doesn't need to be the most well-kept, put-together person wearing the fashionable clothes or even beautiful adornments, and her hair is put together and everything. She has an energy about her called a radiance that she's emitting from the inside out. And I just want to share with you this untapped power that you might not be using as a woman to attract anything in your life, and how to keep polishing this radiance, because truth be told, we're not always feeling radiance, but we can always aim for that every day in our lifestyle, in what we eat, what we put in our body, how we manage and take care of our energy body. And that is the energy that we put in our food, the energy that we spend on, the energy that we use to fill up and harness. And this is all about the energy that we are harvesting from within and then emitting out. So this is a powerful concept for any person, and even in relationships, in attraction, this is going to work, because you know the opposite of the feminine radiance, the feminine soul, is the masculine soul, who is desiring a woman who has this radiance and glow. Because for a man, the masculine soul, they want that excitement. They need to feel. They're always kind of doing. So opposite of that in attraction is coming back into the heart and feeling. So they feel through your energy, and that's how the magnetic attraction happens between a masculine soul and a feminine soul. And I'm talking about an embodied feminine soul and a masculine soul. But for the main purpose of this is how there's so much to go into detail about these pieces of how to harness the feminine energy, the inner radiance, and cultivate that. And that is why I'm offering a class on Monday. I'll put the link down below, of how to stoke that inner radiance and become magnetic and attract and become and that your presence attracts that what you are wanting in your life. Okay, so this inner radiance has to be stoked. This inner radiance is a shift inside. This inner radiance is a feeling. And this inner radiance is a subtlety, is a sophistication, and it's a refinement. So it's a continual refinement. Some people have it more than others because we have different metabolic types, the way we process life, the way we manage our energy, and the way we exude the energy. So we're all going to be in different spectrums of this energy, but we can all go and cultivate this energy. And it really is a simple shift inside of us. I heard once before that Marilyn Monroe was walking down the street. I don't remember where I read this, but she and her friend were walking down the street in New York City, and because there were so many people, nobody noticed who Marilyn Monroe was, and she had already been famous. And she challenged her friend that because she was still, in plain clothes, that once she's going to shift the energy inside of her, then people will know that it is Marilyn Monroe. So it's a shift that she took place inside of her. She didn't need to change clothes. She didn't need to do her hair, but it's that inner shift inside of her. And then people knew it was Marilyn Monroe. And how cool is that? And how can you remember, just think for a moment that you might have had that inner shift too, like when you were going to a party. And look, you can't fake this. You can't fake this, because it's an energy and people feel it. So it is an authentic energy, and what I'm talking about. And yeah, you can fake it till you make it. And you can get that feeling too, because when you fake it till you make it, you know, physiologically, your body has no idea. You're just kind of like exuding that. And then once you exude that, and then your mind can catch up and it kind of knows and it follows suit. So once you do that, and that inner shift, it's a feeling. That's why you got to show up to my class on Monday. I'm going to show you how to make that shift. It's a feeling inside, and it starts here with the mind, and then it comes out through the body. And then you walk into the room, and then you have just decided that you're going to relax and you be yourself. So inner radiance comes from being yourself. It becomes from not pushing, but just being and allowing yourself to be you and all of you. So it's a very relaxed state. It's a very playful state, because feminine is playful. It's a playful energy. And so, you know, I really challenge you today to play with your magnetism. It's a very playful energy, and it is also could be misconstrued as manipulative energy, and that's the dark side of the feminine. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about, it is very much an innocent and playful energy, and that's what attracts, the opposite sex, because everybody has this feminine energy and this feminine radiance. But for men, what the equivalent to the feminine soul is to the masculine soul is their masculine confidence. So you can kind of equate it with the masculine soul confidence with the feminine radiance. That's how powerful we are, and that's how powerful when a man in his masculine soul is confident, and they exude that confidence, and we as women feel it. Similar is our power is in this sensual radiance and feminine soul radiance. So you're very powerful. We are very powerful, and you can apply this to any area of your life, whether it's for clients, whether it's relationships, or anything that you desire in your life. It's a very relaxed state. Do I have it all? No, because I also am always practicing, because I'm always evolving in what I desire. We're always evolving, and I'm evolving every day. And these are things that we can keep polishing and refining, and as I still do in my life, because what's the opposite of radiance? Lackluster. And our life, because of stress, because of the very fast pace, because of the mental speed in which our mind is working, opposite of that is slowing down. And when you can do that and have faith and trust and all of those feminine virtues of stillness, of meditation, allowing and having faith and trusting and being in the flow rather than pushing and in the hustle, there are definitely times for that. But when it becomes too much of the pushy energy, our fire gets burnt out. When our fire gets burnt out, our digestion and digestive capacity, our capacity also to digest life and life experiences, has also become dulled. What happens? Our skin becomes dull, our humor becomes dull, life becomes dull. And so this is why it is so important, especially now, to understand this concept of radiance in a very much more sophisticated way, and how you can harness and use this power of your energy. It's an energy, your presence, to give you health, and just anything that you want in your life, you can apply this. So come to my free workshop on Monday, and the details are in the link. And I'm going to go out and walk barefoot on the grass, because that also, being in nature, also enhances and increases your feminine sensual radiance.